Okay, we're back, and you guys should have been doing this for a while, so I'm just going to jump in here and not really explain too much. I've got the front view, the right view. I need to do the top view. Again, the top view, if you look at it, is right here. It's the shaded area. It's basically a triangle that comes to a point at the top. So again, we always, we're going to take the projection lines and go up. Yeah, I'm a little off. And there's one right here in the middle. Most of you guys don't remember that one. And here. Now, again, 45-degree angle. And I can come from the right view, and I'm going to project up all my points. And I always go over. So every drawing we do does this. Okay? There's some crooked lines here. So I'm going to go ahead and erase some of this so you guys can view again this shape. Again, nothing should be past this, past any of those. So our object should be inside that little rectangle. Okay, with that said, I can probably go ahead and do this so you can see the shape coming in play. Okay, we're there. Now we need to make sense of our lines. If you notice, it goes from here up. Whoop, that's very faint. I need to change the opacity on it. So it goes from here to here. That means it's going from here, from right here up. Okay? So we'll get that line. I'm going to make it a dark line. It goes up to here. And it goes from this edge up as well. Now we just kind of make sense of all of it. There's hard edges always around the inside and outside. Now there's one more line that we have to deal with, and it's this one right here, that yellow line that I just circled. We have to do something. From the top, do you see a line right here? If the answer is yes, then it'd be solid. If it is no, it's going to be hidden. Okay, so we'll go ahead and let me get rid of some of these yellow lines. Let's not do that just yet. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in for you, and I'm going to draw the hidden line. Looks something like that. And then now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my yellow line so you can see. Hit cut. And get rid of them little by little. Like so. Again, I thought I got rid of those, but messed up. So there we go. There's your top view. Okay, now let's go down to the bottom. We have the top, we have the front, we need the right. Again, all of them are the same way. We get our projection lines going. There's a 45. And go over to the right, to the right. Very easy. Since I've got my 45, I'm going to come over. All my points, all my horizontals go over. Where they connect, I go down. I'm a little off on the last one. I'll go ahead and readjust it. And it goes like that. Now, again, I'm going to go ahead and erase this just so you can see this shape up here. And it says we have a triangle in this corner. So I'm going to start exactly where they start, in the back right corner. I'm going to go all the way up. Let me undo so I can get rid of that angle, or that arrow. I'm going to come up, and I'm going to go over. Now if you notice, it's just a triangle. Now the hard part is making sense of this triangle right there. If we were able to pull that over to the front, or to the far right, which is right to there, it's basically a triangle laying on top of this triangle. So we're utilizing the lines that are already given and making it happen. That's it. Now if I come in and clean this up, get rid of my projection lines, this is what our shape looks like. Pretty simple. Okay, now let's go to some of the harder ones. This one we have to draw the front view, the top, and the right, all by estimating. If you notice, the length is 4. Again, we always start in the bottom lower corner. We can either go up or we can go to the right this direction. I'm going to go ahead and go up first and then over. So I'm going to go up, then over. I'm probably confusing with all those lines, so let's just get started. Again, I always start with my projection. You could actually start here. Let's start with the dark line. I'm going to go 4 inches over, estimating. I'm going to go 2.5 inches up. And obviously it's still 4 inches. Now right through here gives you the dimensions that you need. From this corner here, we're going to go down 3/4 of an inch. And then from the bottom, I'm going to go up 3/4. 3/4, 3/4. Then this goes back 1.5 inches. And then we're going up and making our little box. That's our front view. Now we can take our lines and let's get our projection lines going. Project up. From all vertical lines go up. All horizontal lines go over. Like so. Now since they're not given to us, we need to start the next drawing. And again, I like to make it have a little bit of gap, so I'm going to start right there with my top view, which if we look at it, our top view starts right there. I'm just going to draw this simple shape, and if you look at the shape, it looks like just a rectangle. So I need to go up with my dark lines, the 1.5 inches it says. I don't have to measure again, I can just go all the way over because that's where it stops, like so. One more thing we got to do, it says here's a line right here. Yeah, I'm missing my palette. We need to do something with that line right there. It's either going to be a solid or a hidden. Okay, based on what we have to use it. Again, if there is no line at the top right up here that you can physically see or touch, then it must be a hidden line. So go through, create a hidden line, and then you erase your projection lines. Okay, just like so. Oops. Okay. Now for the right view. Again, some of you guys know how to do this, but if you don't, 45-degree angle, where it meets, you go down. Now our right view is already taken shape with all our lines. We just got to make sense of them. We'll see if I can get rid of this little highlighted area. So yeah, there we go. Good. Okay, now we just need to make sense of it all. We're drawing this shape on the right. Notice there's 2 boxes, and there's actually a third one right back in here. Now I can see 1, 2, 3 little rectangles. Very easily done. Let's go ahead and get it done. This is all you need. This is easy to do. All you gotta do is draw on these lines. And mine's not gonna go very straight. is trying to adhere to the yellow lines below, but you should get the idea. We'll go around and see if I can get rid of these yellow ones. So you can see the final product. 2 more to do, like so, and that is the finished product. 1 more. Again, we're going to start. This one's a little trickier because you can't see the bottom down here. But I know the height is 2.5. So just like always, I'm going to go up 2.5. And I know the length of it is right here. It says 5. 5, 2.5, and there's my box. Now the hard part's making sense of some of this stuff. It says right here that I'm going to go down from the top 1/2 inch. And at the bottom, the same right here. It says I need to go from the bottom up 1/2 inch. There's my front view. Pretty simple. Now I'm going to get my projection lines, project up. There's only 2 verticals. We've got a few more horizontals, but it's going to realize it looks similar to the one we just did. If you want, you can go ahead and do that 45. Let's wait though. Okay, again, we want to put a little gap in between our views, so I put that little dot there. And if I look at it, it's going to be similar, the same shape as the one above. Looks like a rectangle. It is 1.5 inches wide. So that's the essential shape. The only thing I have to do, however, is read this measurement right here. It says 1 inch from the back, from here forward is a line, is a little ledge. It's a little off. It's not letting me. It's somewhere around in here. I'm drawing it too big, so I'm going to go back and erase it. But it goes to about to there. Perfect. Now I'm going to do my 45-degree angle and project over and down. Oh, so again, it's doing that weird to the middle deal. It's kind of weird when it does that, so I'm going to erase some of these and see if I can connect. It's not letting me. There we go. There's that part, and I've got that one more. Kind of got to trick this little iPad. You get the idea. I'm off just a smidge. However, now we make sense of it. If you look, this is what we're drawing on the right view. It looks like a little, I don't know, it's just a jagged edge. I like to start this time the top right here. Oops. I'm going to start right there. That big blob. And work forward. Get my dark pen out. Here to here. Go down. Over. Down. Over. Down. Over. All the way back to the starting. And I am done. So I'm going to select all of my lines. Cut them. Get rid of them, and then obviously erase there. That is my front, top, and right view on that one. Okay, see you soon.